Alright guys, welcome back to F1 Manager 2022. It is part 3, episode 3. We are ready for race 3. We're going down under. We're going to the land down under. We're going to Australia and we're hoping to carry on the team's pretty good start to the season. We're sitting in 4th place in the Constructors' Championship with 17 points. Probably should have had a lot more. First race, Alonso arguably had 10 points down the drain when Hamilton collided with him. So you add those points on and yeah, it would be a lot closer to Mercedes in 3rd. But it is what it is. We're sitting in 4th. Realistically, that is where we're trying to finish this season. We're 6 points ahead of Alfa Romeo. We are 14 points ahead of Haas. And then everyone else is yet to get off the score sheet. So Alpha Tauri, McLaren, Aston Martin, Williams struggling for points. Will one of those 4 teams score points this weekend? We will find it. We'll find out relatively soon, actually. But you also got the Drivers' Championship, then Sergio Perez, maybe the surprise leader. At this stage, we're only 2 races in. But he's been pretty good. He's got a win, he's got a podium, and he's got a fastest lap. So he's doing all right. Then we've got Carlos Sainz, who's picked up another win. So, I mean, we're 2 races in, and you would have to say Ferrari and Red Bull share a win. But it's the second drivers, really. You know, maybe definitely Sergio Perez is considered number 2. Maybe Carlos Sainz not as much, but I think most people would see Leclerc as the standout driver in that team, would see him as the number 1. But at the moment, he is playing number 2. Max Verstappen is playing number 2. We're only 2 races in though, so that can change. We've got Russell and Hamilton being pretty evenly matched. Both have 16 points. And then after that is Ocon chasing them down with 12. Valtteri Bottas has 9. Then it's Fernando Alonso, K-Mag, Guang Hangsu, and that is it. So, yeah, strange. At the start of the season, only 11 drivers scored points in the opening 2 races. So that means it's been pretty much shared out among the same people. But will we get a new point scorer on the board? I think we might. Australia could be a tight Grand Prix. It could be a pretty close race. With that said, guys, let's have a wee check then. Let's get into it. Let's do this. Let's get the job done. Let's try and get more points on the board. Race weekend, target performance, qualifying position. We want to finish 8th, fastest lap. That's what they want in the race. Should we try and guarantee anything else? I'm not too sure. Finishing position, top 8. Yeah, you know what? I think we'll get that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to guarantee that we get a top 8 finish. And in qualifying, so what else should we do? Reach Q3? Yeah, I think we're going to go for that. I think we'll get at least 1 driver in Q3. So let's go and guarantee that. Let's do that. And that should hopefully, get us a bit more money, a bit more stuff. Check the circuit, race. I mean, you do go into Australia. Pretty much anything could happen here. In terms of weather, so unlike Bahrain and Saudi Arabia, you just know it's going to be dry. Australia, we don't really know what's going to happen. Could be rain, might not be rain, could be dry, could be cloudy, could be damp, could be mouldy, could be anything. The fucking track could turn into a hot piece of lava, and we could be melting in that. Who knows what is going to happen here when we get to Australia? Albert Park, hopefully looking to carry on our good start to the season. Honestly, it feels strange having Albert Park as the 3rd race. I'm used to Albert Park starting the season, so we'll see. We'll see.
We're a stone's throw from the beach here at the Albert Park Circuit. It might be party mood in the grandstands, but in the paddock, expectations and tensions are high. The Albert Park Circuit is bursting with rapid corners and a long straight where drivers can push their speed to the limits. Good attention to medium speed downforce will likely make beating this beast of a track just a little bit easier. We might still be early in the season, but that doesn't mean we can sit back and relax.
There he is, Big Fernando, talking to his engineer, talking to somebody.
Let the weekend begin.
Right, Baldy. What new parts are you putting on my car? We need improvements. Alright guys, with that said, we are into practice, and like always, I am just going to simulate the practice session. So let's try and get the car set up. Alright, so we've adjusted the car setups here. It's going to be pretty difficult, I think. I mean, there is a big gap between, the sweet spots here. So But we've went with what we've went for. Hopefully we'll learn a lot more after practice 1. I've kind of set them up both differently, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was quite a big gap here between Alonso and Ocon. Not sure in whose favour, but yeah, it could be pretty big just due to the setups being relatively different. But we'll see. Practice 1 has been completed, and we are about to find out where we came. So there you go. Alonso then in 7th place, very good. Ocon down in 11th. Happy though with that Alonso finish. They're 1.1 seconds off of Charles Leclerc, which that ain't great. But we are only about just over a tenth behind Bottas in 5th place, which is pretty good in my opinion. So I will take that. Ocon then not that far behind, but 3 times behind Alonso. So pretty good, and it's the same usual suspects at the back. You've got the Aston Martins and the Williamses. McLaren as well, struggling this season. AlphaTauri though looking good. I did say that I think we'll see new point scorers today, or this weekend even, and I think that will be true, because I do think that AlphaTauri are looking like they could potentially get points. But let's go then. Alonso, 70% confidence on the car setup. Esteban Ocon, 56. Let's see if we can try and change that. Braking stability for Fernando, we need to, right, that braking, we need to get that, we need to fix that big time. Yeah, we need to fix that big time. Let's see. Optimal. So we need to keep traction on the setting it's on. And is that going to do it? Yeah, we'll go with this. I think that might work. We will go with that. And then for Ocon, we need to try and improve the car setup, and I think there's a lot of improvement here. Yeah, you look at the oversteer, you look at the straights. Not doing too good here, so let's try and... let's see if that is it. We'll go with this. We'll go with that. I think that could work. Let's do it. Let's get into P2. And let's see what we can do this time. Can we move further up? Can we keep Alonso close to the Alfa Romeo or Bottas and close to the Mercs? We can do even better than that. Alonso then leapfrogs Bottas, leapfrogs both Mercs, and he's up into 5th place. And I did say that AlphaTauri were looking good this weekend, and well, that seems to be the case. Pierre Gasly up in 6th place, almost in a same lap time as Fernando there, so that's great from them. Again, the top 2 teams leading the way by quite a bit. Esteban Ocon still in 11th place, but he has narrowed the gap a little bit to Alonso. So overall, that practice 2 I think looked really, really good for us. Again, Tsunoda fell down quite a bit. You've got the McLaren still struggling. The Haases aren't doing that good either. Car partner. Oh, so Fernando's at 94% confidence, man. That's brilliant. That is absolutely fucking brilliant. So that explains, I think, why Alonso's doing so well. 94% confidence in the car setup.
Formula One action, where practice wraps up and qualifying unfolds. Yesterday's action gave us a fantastic taste of what is to come, and the anticipation within the paddock continues to grow. Qualifying promises to be as unrelenting as ever. Only the best, the most consistent drivers can progress from one period to the next and stand a chance of earning a place at the front of the grid. Strap yourselves in. This is Formula One.
Alright, here we go then. Let's get into practice 3. We are 94% for Fernando, but we're going to try and improve it even more. So I don't know if it's possible, but let's try it. 94% confidence. So we don't want to move cornering, traction or straights, and we need to slightly improve on braking stability. So let's see here. How can we do that? How can we do it? Can move that up. What about the front wing? Bring the front wing down a bit. No, don't want to touch that. Anti-roll distribution. That looks pretty good. Can we? That looks good in my opinion. I think we're going to try that. I think that for Fernando should be able to get the job done. I think that, well, I don't think it'll get him to 100%, but I definitely think it will improve the confidence somewhat. And as for Ocon, I mean, this needs improved quite a bit. Yeah, oversteer, I think we need to go up in that. Braking stability, I think we need to... I don't even know what we're going to do here. I don't think that is really where we want to be. Could that be it? That looks decent. You know what? We're going to go with that for Ocon. I think this will be a big improvement. And it kind of needs to be. Because we are running out of time. We're in practice 3 now. We need to try and get that car set up as good as possible. So let's simulate this. Let's see then if Ocon can improve in P3. And can he get closer to Fernando? I tell you what, he can. He's got up to 9th. It's his best finishing position of the weekend. Alonso though drops down to 7th. Again, not a lot between him and Russell, but Bottas finds 3/10, which is a little bit annoying there. I thought we would have been a bit closer to him, maybe even ahead of him, but nah, Bottas puts in a great lap there, and he's ahead of his teammate by 6/10, so it really is Bottas at the moment carrying Alfa Romeo. And at the back again, Williams, Aston Martin, not doing good. Pierre Gasly's in 10th place for AlphaTauri. Again, it's the Ferraris and Red Bulls at the front. You know what? I think going into the qualifying, I mean, it's going to be a shootout between Ferrari and Red Bull for first place. But I think that 5th place could be anybody's. I mean, it could go to Mercedes, it could go to Bottas, and it might even go to Fernando Alonso. So I actually am pretty confident. We've also got Ocon's confidence now up to 93, which is pretty damn good. Now, unfortunately, our traction's a little bit off. I don't really know. I don't think it's easy to fix that, to be fair. Not. Well, that looks pretty good. You know what? I think we're going to try this. We're going to go with this. I think that could get it done. I think that could pretty much get close to 100 there. So, yeah. If it's the wrong way, then we're pretty much fucked. But based on what we've done with Fernando, or maybe we have went the wrong way. Have we went the wrong way there? But don't get me wrong, Ocon's car will be set up differently to Fernando's. But, man, I'm actually wondering here, have we went the wrong way with Ocon? Should we maybe change it up a bit? Should we go with the way Fernando's is? I'm trying to gauge it here. So, what's Alonso doing? Alonso's like just in front of that previous bit. And if we look at Ocon... Where's Ocon? Let me find Ocon. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? He's like... He's kind of in the same bit as well there. So I don't know. I don't know. Do we... You know what? I don't want to mess it up. Do we go back or what? I don't know. Do we... No, you know what? I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to risk it. We're just going to go back to this setup. I think that's pretty much as good as we can hope. I don't know what way we're going on the traction. I don't know if we should be going... away. Yeah, we're going to leave it at that. Are we going to leave it at that? Yeah, we are going to leave it at that. Right, let's do it then. Let's get into qualifying. We just don't have a chance to. We don't have a chance to change anything else up there. So if we do make a fuck up, then we're kind of stuck with a bad setup, which I do not want. So again, I think we're going to have a lot of time here. I think we could potentially get away with just going on one set of softs. If I'm being completely honest here, I don't think we really need to use up mediums. I mean, I think we could get away with a medium here. I don't think we need to use up the softs, but we are going to probably do that. So maybe just do one run. I think we'll just go for the one run, probably about midway through the session. And I do believe we'll be all right here. So you can see all the cars going out now. It's Leclerc leading for Verstappen, Shinoda there in 4th. And you can see other people now. Yeah, no, I think we're probably going to go about now. And here he is, there it is. So, I think it's Ocon. It's Fernando. So there you go, Fernando then leaving. and now we're going to send it Ocon. So let's see. Alonso warming up the tyres. Here we go. We do have the new track layout for Australia. It does feel weird having that corner in the middle taking it. Don't know how I feel about that. I'm used to having that, you know, but although I'm not complaining, because in the game I normally used to lose a lot of time there. So the fact of taking out that turn, what is it, like turn 7, 8? I don't know. But anyway. So you go, Alonso has started. We have Ocon coming around in sector 3. Let's see what Fernando can do. Fernando then about to come through. What's he going to do? I'm assuming we're going to make it in. We'll go 5th. I tell you what, happy with that. Happy with that. Not far behind Russell. We've managed to beat Bottas. Yeah, overall that's pretty good. Ocon now. Let's see what Ocon can do. He's about to come onto the start-finish line. It's Ocon. He's not been on Alonso's level this weekend, and he goes 8th. So that pattern kind of continues there, where he just hasn't really been able to live with Fernando. But I tell you what, I don't think we'll need to go it again. I think we've done more than enough here. We've got just under 5 minutes of this session remaining, so let's quickly go ahead and fast forward this. And yeah, we'll see. I don't think we need to go unless the track is going to get a lot grippier or people going to improve. I just don't think so. I don't think so. I just don't really see. I mean, Hamilton will improve. I just don't. Yeah, I don't really see. We're not going it. Yeah, I'm kind of confident that we can get through. So yeah, I'm not going. Hopefully, it's not fake confidence. I guess we'll see. I mean, it could come maybe and bite me in the ass. Not going to deny that. It could be a mistake, but we'll see.
Covered up. Nice job, mate.
Session is ended, so it's just a matter of seeing if we're going to get through or not. Alonso, we've done our last lap. Sue only goes 10th, so he's not beat us. We've got more cars in about to cross the line. Ricardo 12th. Gasly's ahead of us. No, Gasly's behind us actually. Shinoda only goes 13th. Vettel is out, I believe. Latifi's out. It looks like nobody's improving, so yeah, I think we've actually made the right decision not going out again. Yeah, we can't be beaten anymore. Hamilton is in real danger though of going out. He needs to improve here. Only Magnussen can beat him. Does Hamilton improve? He does improve. He goes up to 4th, so yeah, Lewis Hamilton there might have scared his team a little bit, but in the end, puts in a solid lap, and it does enough there to get him into the top 5. So Hamilton and Russell then, currently 5th and 6th. We're not that far behind, you know, we're doing okay. I think we can do alright. I think going into Q2, Q3, we've still got a good opportunity. But there you go, 7th and 9th, you know, we'll take that, not a million miles behind. So yeah, happy enough with how that went. And now we'll just get into Q2 then. And we'll just continue where hopefully we left off in the last session.
Loud and clear.
So I think we will. What tyres are we on? I think we're going to use the same set that we did. Currently fitted. New compound is. Yeah, you know what? We're going to just use the same compound that we did in the first session. Just for like a banker lap. And then towards the end we'll go on a fresh set of softs, and hopefully that'll do. I don't want to waste too many sets of tyres here, so that's why we're going out in the same set. Yeah, let's do it then. Let's send them out. Go. Looks like we're getting a decent slipstream from Ricardo. Is it though? Yeah, it takes us up to second. Ocon in third place there. Now we've got Hamilton coming through. Hamilton and Shinoda battling. I think Hamilton's just starting his lap there. Russell down in 8th. Looks like Russell got held up somewhere. Hamilton goes through, and Hamilton is 7th here, so a lot of people struggling. I don't know if it was just bad laps or traffic or whatever here, but at the moment, we're somehow in 2nd and 3rd place. A bit surprised here. Sainz is through. Bottas is in 3rd now. Beats Fernando. Not much in it. Very close, in fact. Gasly goes through. Takes 7th. Carlos Sainz goes through and takes pole. So, yeah, there you go at the moment here. It is pretty close. We are going to go again. There's people behind us who you wouldn't really expect to be. Leclerc surely is going to improve as well. So, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see then. 3 minutes remain in this session at Albert Park, and now we're going to look to send the drivers out here. So let's do it. I need to change the tyres. So let's get it done. Change tyres. New set. Get that changed. Let's get these tyres changed. We are running out a bit of time here. And then Alonso, we need to change his tyres, put on the new ones, put on the 100% fresh new softs. And yeah, just 2 minutes remaining here, so need to get Ocon out here though. Ocon now exiting the pits. So we'll see Fernando then. We've got someone else behind us as well. So let's see then. Alonso not far behind Bottas at all. Ocon, we've got Leclerc behind us with Ocon, but I honestly do not expect to hold on to that position. I think yeah, I do think Leclerc will improve. So we'll see. We'll see what can happen. Let's fast forward us a wee bit. How much time's left? 50 odd seconds. So we are running out of time, but we will be okay. We will be okay. 35 seconds. Yeah, we're going to be alright. We're going to get through in time. So let's see then what happens. And let's see, what kind of sector 1 times do we need then? 26, 26.4. So we're looking for like a, yeah, we're looking for like a 26. 26. We need like a 26 here for Fernando. 26.4. It's not too bad. It's a personal best for Fernando as well. So I mean, it's actually okay. It could have been worse than that. What's Ocon going to do? Ocon with 27.7 there. So Ocon not quite going as well. Fernando need to try and get into the 19s. We do. It's a 19.8. It's not his best sector, but it's a pretty decent one. And at the moment, I don't know where we're quite going to go. I mean, it's touch and go. Will we improve or not? I don't know. I do not know. But I tell you what, Ocon's improved, and this is looking decent. Honestly, Ocon might jump Alonso here if Alonso does not put in a good lap time. Alonso needs to try. He's got slipstream here. Can he do it? Can Fernando improve? He can't. Unfortunately, he can't. Can Ocon improve? He's going to get through no matter what, but this is all going to depend on whether he gets through in 9 for higher. And he doesn't. I mean, he improves, but he doesn't move up the grid there. So it's 8th and 9th in Q2. The main thing is safely getting through, so I'm not too worried about where we are. Although I thought 8th and 9th is a little bit lower than I expected this to be. Lost before both, behind both Mercedes and the Alfa Romeo Bottas, so wee bit disappointing there, but I still think we can do something good here. So yeah, let's get into qualifying. Let's get into Q3. Let's do this. Let's go.
Okay, Stallone, radio check, radio check. Loud and clear. And green light.
So we've got new tyres. We might. Did we go 8? I don't know. I'm kind of. I don't know what we do here. Do we save? Yeah, you know what? I think we're going to save a fresh set of softs for the race. So, our first run again is going to be on used softs here, because I would just prefer to do that and then keep a fresh set of softs for the race. So, that's my prerogative, and that's just what I'm going to do. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Looks like Red Bull are first to go out. Not really surprised about that. We're going to send both of our guys out. Alonso and Ocon at the same time. And yeah, there you go then. There they go, Fernando and Ocon both leaving. Alonso first, Ocon just behind them. So let's fast forward here. Let's get these first runs in and we'll see what things are looking like. Perez comes out kinda, I don't know if he got in the way of Hamilton there. He might have, to be honest. Verstappen, a 118.7. Hamilton, and I tell you what, yeah, I think Hamilton has been screwed big time there. I mean, he's 3.4 seconds behind Verstappen. I think that is proof that he definitely got held up. But I tell you what, I mean, our laps aren't great either. I think Alonso was impeded by Perez too, so that sucks. I'm glad we didn't waste a brand new set of softs, because that would have been a disaster. Perez now trying to come through as he starts his lap, and Perez goes third behind Ocon. So yeah, so far so good here. Keep this up. And I think that's it then. Pretty much everyone has went. Russell and Gasly just about to come through. And Russell and Gasly, especially Gasly, I think they might struggle to get back round actually, and yeah, no, I tell you what, yeah, they're going to, I mean, Gasly needs to put the pedal to the metal here. I mean, he needs to quickly get round, and yeah, maybe they will be okay actually. 1 second's thought, but let's change the tyres then. Let's get 100%. Get these ones on. And we're going to get these ones on. Get these ones on. So boom. Brand new tyres then. Looks like everyone else is good on. Oh my god, I can't believe I've done this. I've left it with 147. How the fuck has that even happened? I think I've made a big mistake here. Do we even have enough time to get round? We might. Oh my god, oh my god, I've made a mistake. I was simulating too. I think we'll be okay. But they are pretty much going to have to go round here at a fast pace. So let's see here if we can get round in time. I mean, Ocon currently in 4th. I'm sure he would love to start there. So let's have a look then at the sectors then. So who are we really going to try and who are we battling with here? Let's look at Leclerc then. He's leading? So yeah, so he's done a 27.1's not that good. So yeah, I think we might beat that. So again, we're looking for like mid 26s, and then mid 32s and like we need mid 19s. So that's kind of what we're looking for here. And we need, I mean, Alonso probably needs to drop. Well, we've got 30 seconds here. I think these guys need to get a move on. Oh, I don't think they're going to make it. I think this is a mess. I think they're both fucked up here. Oh, I don't believe this. Oh my god. You talk about, oh my god, you talk about failures. We've fucked that right up. I don't believe it. They took too much time on the outlap and that... Oh man, that is a mess. That's a fucking mess. Ocon then beats Alonso. Ocon now tumbling down the standings. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, no, I mean, this is going to be a disaster. Ocon now down to 6th. We're probably going to start... Yeah, we're probably going to start 9th and 10th here. We've made an absolute mess of it. Gasly, yeah, 9th and 10th. That is a joke. I just didn't get out in time. Wasn't even paying attention, man. We simulated the clock down too fast. we have made a mess of that. We've made a big mess of that. And this is a race I genuinely thought we could challenge for 5th. I thought we could have took it to Mercedes. We could have took it to Alfa Romeo. But now we find ourselves in 9th and 10th. And I've got a feeling that if we are going to battle for 5th place, I think we will need to pass Pierre Gasly. And I think we'll need to get him pretty much straight away. So, yeah, guys, what a way to end quali there. Just an absolute failure on our behalf. And we just need to try and put it behind us. We cannot do the same shit in the race. We need to be at 100% in this race. Alright, so we are going to start on the medium compound tyres. It looks like a one-stop strategy is the best way to go around this track. Who knows? I think starting on the mediums though, it gives us options. We can always, stick to a one-stopper. Or if things open up for us, if we get a virtual safety car, if we get anything like that, then it gives us the option to perhaps move on to a two-stopper. So yeah, I'm gonna have Alonso and Ocon both starting the medium tyre compounds. Not quite sure what the other drivers are going to go with. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could be on hards, could be on softs. We'll just have to wait and see. But here we go then. It's time for the grid walk. It looks like that Ferrari there though. I think I've seen a Ferrari with a yellow stripe, so I think we've got the pole sitter on mediums, which maybe tells me we've made the right decision here. There is Fernando tightening those gloves. Can Fernando have another good race here? Should have scored points in the opening race. Was shunted out by Lewis Hamilton. Since then though, has been pretty good for Fernando, and he'll be looking to bring more points home this race weekend. Here we go then. All the drivers on the grid. It's a Ferrari 1-2. Let's see what kind of start they get after. But doing the... Oh my god, it's with the Fernando and Ocon. I think Alonso's dropped down to 11th. That's not good. Got Alonso looking to try and do something. Oh, and Ocon's dropped down as well. So, absolute disaster of a start here. Ocon has overtaken Gasly, but now I believe he's lost a place to a McLaren. We'll see the replay here. Unfortunately, Alonso just went backwards. Not a good start for Gasly either there. No, not good at all. And then, yeah, you can see them. I think it's a McLaren of, was it Danny Rick, Norris? Not quite sure who it is, but they've just flew up the inside of Ocon. And, yeah, and that's not a good start for Alpine. They might be celebrating, but at the end of the day, all we've done is moved up one place. And we haven't even kept it, so Ocon's back down now behind Norris. Bit of a disaster here. And, yeah, no, not the start to the race we were looking for. Ferrari got off to a start that they wanted. I mean, it's Leclerc leading from Sainz, and both Red Bulls behind. We're going on board here with Perez now. He's chasing down his teammate, chasing down the Ferraris. Got Bottas in front of him, a Mercedes as well, so it's good to see. Alonso, though, down in 12th, man. Not good. Let's see then what is happening. Norris, we've got Ocon right behind Norris. Can he do it here, please? Can Ocon make an overtake around the outside? Esteban Ocon going for it, and he's been almost forced onto the grass, but he holds his position. And Ocon makes the move. Brilliant stuff there. And we've got a yellow flag. And what's that for? Oh, it's a Red Bull. And I think it's Max Verstappen. I think Max Verstappen's been flying off. What happened there? What happened there, Max Verstappen?
We can take a look now.
Can we see the replay here? Is he? Oh, he's locked up.
There's the lockup. It
He's
almost got away from them entirely.
disaster there for Max. Looked like he was trying to make an overtake. He's locked up. He's went off the track, and he is now going to be at the bottom of the pack there. I think everybody on the grid's overtaken him there. So what a disaster! And Red Bull cannot believe it. Head in their hands. Not what they wanted. And you can see Max then rejoining right at the back, and he's going to have to fight his way through this entire field. And we missed it, but Alonso's up to 10th now, so Fernando has got past Magnus, and now he's eyeing up Gasly here as well. Fernando wasted no time. Going to go down the inside. Can he make the move on Gasly? He can't, but he's sticking it in there. Fernando round the outside this time. I think he's done it. Fernando, what a manoeuvre. So looks like Alonso and Ocon trying to make up for the poor starts as fast as they can. Love to see it there.
That's a good overtake.
Alonso with a great overtake on Pierre Gasly. And it looks like Ocon is pulling away from Norris as well. So good stuff. We're going to go down the balance now. We're going to go neutral on the ERS. Calm things down with Ocon. And look at Ocon here, setting 2 purple sectors. This is fantastic, Esteban Ocon. Now he's stuck behind Mercedes, or stuck behind Bottas. Perez currently has the fastest lap, but I've got a feeling Ocon could be taking it away from him here. Although we are, I don't know if we're going to be held up here. And it looks like Alonso's actually got past Norris as well. So absolutely brilliant there. Let's see the replay. Missed it. So much action happening here, but Alonso just down the inside. And he just kept the car in there and he makes it stick. It's a really good move for Fernando. Lovely stuff, and that gets us up the field then. So delighted with that. Ocon going through, and he doesn't put in the fastest lap. So thought he might have there. A wee bit disappointed, but it's not the end of the world. Let's try and save now on some fuel for Fernando. You go neutral on the ERS. Pretty much used it all up there. So yeah, we done our best. We got quickly through the pack, and now we've got Alonso and Ocon here right behind the Mercs and Bottas. So let's see if we can hold on to them. Speed this up a wee bit. Russell right behind Bottas. Russell going to maybe try and overtake Valtteri, the former Mercedes man, but not quite. He's still right behind him though. I'll tell you what, the Ferraris look like they've just too much pace. Still Russell here behind Bottas, so we're waiting to see if he's going to make a manoeuvre. In front of them, you've got Lewis Hamilton, and he is taking it to Perez. Can Hamilton make a move? Oh, and we've got the Ferraris battling. And that's not good. I mean, Ferrari should be trying to get away from Perez here. They should be trying to build a bit of a lead. But at the moment, they're fighting it out. And Perez just, I don't know, Perez struggling big time here. Lewis Hamilton going to try and make the move. He does. So Lewis Hamilton, he gets in front of him. You know what? I think we're actually going to
recharge on, please.
I think we're going to conserve the tyres here with Ocon because we are right behind. There's not a lot we can do at the moment. So yeah, I think we are going to go light on the tyres. We are going to conserve some fuel. And we are going to harvest some ERS for the next, probably for the next lap. Because I just don't feel like there's any point being stuck right behind this battle at the moment. So even if we drop off a wee bit, I think we should gain some time. Perez now again, trying to come back at Hamilton. We've got Leclerc and Sainz. Bottas. And Perez is just... What's happened here? Perez has just dropped 3 places. I mean, is there a problem with that Red Bull? There could be. He's trying to fight back though. Perez is... He is trying. He's got past Russell. But again, they're battling here. And at the moment, we're just saving the tyres. Harvardson, the ERS, conserving fuel. And it's working for us, man. We're staying with this battle without really having to do anything. So yeah, pretty happy with how things are playing out here. Let's see how Max Verstappen is doing. Keep an eye on him. Again, he's stuck in this train at the moment, going nowhere. He's behind Michael Schumacher, behind Vettel, behind Stroll. I mean, they are ahead of both Williams cars, but I mean, Williams not doing very well at all here. And I mean, at this stage, for Verstappen, if things stay like this, it's going to be hard for him to score points. I mean, if he cannot make a way past these guys soon, he's losing so much fucking time. It's absolutely unreal just how slow Danny Ricciardo's going at the moment. Big train behind him. And yeah, you feel like he definitely needs to find a way past, but everybody is in each other's ERS, so it's going to be really difficult to do so. We've got Bottas now in front of this, leading this third battle for third here. 6 cars going for third place, and we're right in this. You know, we're doing well. I mean, you could argue if we were talking about potentially doing a 2-stopper, and I tell you what, I mean, with these guys going so slow, if we could maybe pit and get onto softs and make a 2-stopper work, then this would be the opportunity, I think, to do it. The only issue is we would need clear space. We'd need to come out and be able to run in clear air, and at the moment we just don't really have that. So we've got, what's the gap to the leader then? We've got 17 seconds behind Stroll, Ricciardo, Vettel, Schumacher there. For starting then, 18 seconds behind. 18 seconds behind Sainz after lap 7, man. Let's see then. Let's have the tyres. Everyone's pretty much on mediums. Got a few drivers on hards. Got Sue, Magnussen, Ricciardo's on hards, and that explains why there's such a train behind them. So that but oh wait, he's been passed by Stroll, so that might that might shake things up here a wee bit. Stroll has made a move on Danny Rick. Ricciardo then trying to get past Stroll again. He can't do it though. And Max now is fighting his way through here. So Max is getting... Oh, well, I say that. He's just been re-overtaken. Or no, he's not. He's got past back Schumacher. So yeah, I mean, if you look at the current lap time, we've got Alonso actually. Alonso has passed Ocon. And I think we need to, maybe we need to actually start pushing with Alonso and Ocon. We have dropped a wee bit behind. Yeah, we're like 4.7 seconds behind, so let's see if we can push a bit then. Let's go aggressive, because we're going way too slow at the moment. We are getting like pulled into... We're getting pulled into a battle that we do not want to be in here, so let's do the same with Ocon.
Okay.
Let's go aggressive, let's go push, and let's go neutral.
Alright, buddy, push. Copy now. Recharge off. Copy. go recharge off when you're ready. Copy.
Right, let's see. Can we begin to catch up with the guys in front of us? That's what we want to do. Russell's 5.6 seconds in front. So let's see if we can speed up here. You know, let's see. Maybe Alonso we can get to. Can we get Alonso to push a bit? Ocon's now back in front of Alonso, right? So this isn't good, man. I honestly don't like how we're swapping cars. Maybe I'm going to get Alonso back off a bit. So let's see then. I mean, I think we're trying to catch up with the Bottas, Hamilton, Russell, even Perez pack. But yeah, we did, momentarily, we did fall quite a bit behind. And again, it looks like we could be switching places, and that's not really what we want. Yeah, man, this ain't great. I do not want, right, let's go balanced, standard. Alonso, we're going to go overtake for a lap on the ERS. And let's see if Alonso then can Alonso pull away from Ocon. Again, Ocon I think is trying to make a move on a Fernando, and this is just an absolute disaster at the moment, man. Right. I don't know what we're going to do. Right, let's see if we can get... Let's get Ocon to go down on the fuel a bit here. Get Ocon maybe to back off a bit. Harvest the ERS. Right, let's see if that can do it. Can this do anything? We just need Ocon to drop off a little bit. Just a wee bit, and then we can... Alright, here we go. Fernando, is he finally getting a wee bit ahead? Maybe. No, it looks like again Alonso's having to defend, man. Why is this happening here? Why can't we... 6.2 seconds behind now. Right, let's see here. Let's go neutral. Fernando, we're gonna start. Like, we're gonna attack. So yeah, let's see if we can begin to claw in that gap on Russell. But again, Ocon's right behind Fernando here. Let's see what's our last laps like. So we're doing 125.5. Ocon's doing the same, even though we're conserving fuel with Ocon, which is... is there an issue with Alonso's car, perhaps? I don't know why Alonso is going so slow here in comparison to his teammate. It is a strange one. We'll see what we do this lap. I've got Sainz and Hamilton both in the pits here, so this should be interesting to see where they come out. We've got Norris in the pits as well. Ocon, so Alonso does a 124.7 and he's pulling Ocon along, so at the moment that's pretty good. That's what we want. Let's see if Alonso can keep going. Perez just did a 123.9. Got Sainz in 7th. Hamilton behind Gasly. We'll see what Alonso's lap time's like this time around. Can he go faster? Alonso comes through. He's still pulling Ocon with him, which is good news. A 24.8. Now this is working out pretty well. Alonso's the one using his tyres and using his ERS and using his fuel, and he's managing to pull Ocon with him. So yeah, no, this is going pretty well at the moment. Maybe one more lap, and who knows? Maybe we should maybe if Ocon can get past, he can do the same and drag Alonso. So yeah, we'll keep going. We'll see what is happening here. Let's see what Alonso's lap time's like this time. Can we remain in the 124? So Alonso's ERS is done. Right, I got that. We do need to go into neutral then. We need to conserve fuel. Need to go light on these tyres. And now, so Alonso's coming through, a 125. Right now, we're going to get Ocon to push here. We're going to say to Ocon, overtake. We're going to see if we can get Ocon to get past Fernando here. I mean, hopefully Alonso just lets him through.
Okay. Press and hold overtake now, please. Press and hold overtake now. Copy.
Can we just not battle each other, please? Don't fight, teammate. And Alonso lets Ocon through, so that's exactly what we wanted. And now again, we'll speed things up. And it looks like, can Alonso... I mean, Alonso now all of a sudden seems to have dropped off big time. We've got Russell in the... Yeah, I've got Russell in the... I think there might be a problem with Alonso's car, because he is... Yeah, I mean, Alonso doesn't really seem to be able to hold on to Ocon. So the whole plan of having Ocon now drag Alonso around the track doesn't seem to be working. Alonso 128, right, that's not good. Let's see if we can... Can we change that? Let's get Alonso to push here. Come on, Fernando. He's keeping Sainz behind him. I don't really know how that's helping us at the moment. Sainz, I think, is in a battle of his own. I don't think we're really racing him. And we'll see what Alonso does this time. Ocon a 124.6. Alonso 125.6. So yeah, slightly better this time from Fernando. Let's see if we can follow Sainz now. Hopefully stick to the back of Sainz. That's got to be the plan. But again, it looks like Sainz is quickly pulling away from Fernando here. So not great. Ocon 6.7 behind Bottas. We've got Hamilton has already pitted. He's behind 6.6 behind Gasly. So he's not even been held up really. You've got Russell now. I mean, these guys are battling. You've got Russell in behind Verstappen. Verstappen is trying to get his way through. And now it's going to be Verstappen battling with Hamilton, and Russell now is going to try and get past Wang Su as well. It's tight here. I mean, these guys losing time as well. Verstappen passes Hamilton, but then Su gets past Hamilton as well. So yeah, not good for Mercedes. They're losing 2 positions, and they're being held up big time. And this is really good for our battle. And I tell you who's really good for Valtteri Bottas. I mean, Valtteri Bottas at the moment must be fancying his chances here of beating both Mercedes when they do pit. Or when he pits even, because we've got Perez in the pits now as well. Our tyres are still looking decent. Alonso 42%, Ocon 46%. I think Verstappen should be pitting soon as well. So I mean, yeah, we'll see what's happening. We're still going to keep an eye on Ocon. In terms of the last lap, Ocon did a 124.5. Ocon now, yeah, Ocon's doing well. Perez pitted, he's in 6th place. We're getting these guys are being pulled in now, so yeah, Su staying ahead of the Mercs. Verstappen is trying to get closer to Gasly, and he is catching Gasly as well. So yeah, who knows? We thought Verstappen was out of the points, but maybe not. Based on what's happening here, maybe not. And Fernando then. Ocon's going to lead the race here. Ocon will lead the race. Well, he won't actually, because he's been overtaken by Sainz before we can get to the start-finish line. And I think Leclerc has beaten Ocon, and, well, I mean, Ocon right behind these two. Sainz overtakes Leclerc, and Ocon now right on the back of these drivers. And we've got Bottas pitting, and Bottas actually, that shocked me. Bottas has come out behind both Mercs. I am really surprised by that. I thought he'd have beat them easily.
Can we do lift and coast? Come here. Need to lift. Yep. Okay, it's recharge on. Copy.
Alonso now dropping behind Ocon. You've got both Ferraris still battling. You've got Perez overtaking Fernando. I don't know what we're waiting on, really. I think it's just a matter of trying to maybe... We can't really get onto the softs, so we're definitely going to be going on to hards. Well, what's happened here? A couple of cars are off. If this is a safety car, we've got a yellow flag. Hopefully we've got a safety car. Safety car would be absolutely brilliant. It's Verstappen and Gasly. I think it's Verstappen and Gasly. What happened with these? Oh, and it's Verstappen with a huge... That has to be a safety car. That 100% has to be a safety car. Let's see that again. That's an absolute... That's a bad one. It's Verstappen right behind him. It just... Oh, look at that. Boom, right into the back of the sister team, the AlphaTauri, and surely safety. We've got Verstappen in the pits.
We've just had a car run wide.
And I can't believe that's not a safety car, so that's absolute madness there, how we didn't get a safety car out of that. It should have been, and that would have been perfect. Even a virtual safety car, we could have come in and that would have helped us big time, but it hasn't happened. I mean, for one reason or another, it hasn't happened. So yeah, we just have to stick here, and I don't know, we've got Hamilton behind Alonso. He is approaching him. Alonso currently staying out at the moment. We've got Perez in there. We've got Ocon. I think Ocon, we're going to be, yeah, we're going to push with Ocon a bit more.
Let's push, come on.
Let's overtake. Let's try and get some more good laps in with Esteban here.
Overtake available.
We've got Hamilton coming through, Russell coming through, Guangzhou coming through, who hasn't pitted yet. Guangzhou still yet the pit, still on the hards. So pretty much at the front, it's Su's overtaking Russell now. So hopefully the Mercedes don't have pace. That's what I'm hoping for here. In terms of last laps, Ocon did a 125. Yeah, so the Mercedes have caught us quite a bit. But what I'm hoping for here is that we can try and stay out as long as possible and then attack them at the end. So yeah, no, that's what we're looking to do. That's what we're going to try and do. But we're losing about 2 seconds here to the Mercs at the moment. So Hamilton did a 123.5, Ocon a 125.5. So yeah, that's 2 seconds to be exact. We need to try and find something, man. We need to try, and we're going to speed up a bit. 26 laps. So yeah, we're approaching the halfway. We are approaching halfway here. We've still got Su battling Russell, which, you know, that's pretty good for us. Should Fernand, I mean, you know what, I think if we can maybe try and hold these guys up, that could work for us here. So yeah, let's see if we can. Perez overtakes Ocon, not surprised about that. Fernando here is just going to try and conserve the tyres. Again, Harvardson ERS. Going neutral now. Alonso, can he keep Lewis behind him? I'd be surprised if he can, but I tell you what, we're going to try and do it. I mean, look at this. This is, oh man, this is some battle here. Let's see. I'll be interested to see what Fernando's lap time is this time. Let's do this. Let's go around then. It's oh my god, we're getting absolutely annihilated here on the straights, and everybody is taking us there. So yeah, 26.5 there from Fernando. Not good, but I think yeah, we are going to bring in Fernando this time. We are going to pit Fernando. Let's go to pit options. Mediums. Softs go 17. I don't think we. Yeah, we're gonna go hard. So it's the only thing we can do, really. I mean, literally at this stage, it is the only thing we can do. So we just have to stick at it. Ocon did a 125 there, flat. We could probably afford to pit Ocon Alonso same lap here, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pit Ocon on the next lap, so that's going to be the game plan. And ERS has been disabled, right? That's shit. So let's harvest some ERS. And again, let's speed up Alonso, and then when Alonso comes out the pits, we do a fuel, and we are just going to push the tyres big time then. So hopefully we can do okay. Let's see. We've got these Shinoda, Magnus, and Bottas. I mean, tell you what, that's good that they're holding up Bottas. Alonso, and Alonso's going to beat out both McLarens, so that's good for us. I'm happy with that. We will take that 100%. So boom, let's push. Yeah, so Alonso. So let's see what Alonso can do on fresh tyres.
Okay, happy to start pushing. Copy.
And then Ocon is coming round towards the end. I mean, we could pit. I don't see any point of keeping Ocon out. I mean, you can see we are losing lap times here. We've all yeah, no, we're gonna pit. We're gonna pit Ocon.
Okay, let's box now, please. Yeah, happy to box.
Right, let's see then. Ocon will be coming into the pits. Esteban's in.
Okay, mate, copy that. Pit limiter on.
We've still got Sue battling with the Mercs. Shinoda, Bottas, Magnussen. I mean, I would love Ocon to beat these guys out, but realistically, I don't think it's going to happen. It's not, and I tell you what, coming up behind this battle here is just not ideal whatsoever. So, but that's what we've done. You can see Alonso there on the pit straight as well. Ocon then beats out Fernando. And then, yeah, we'll just have to see what's happening then.
Lift and coast required. Copy. We'll go recharge on. Okay.
Right, let's speed this up then. So we've made our pit stops. There's not a lot we can do. Ocon, Alonso, let's see what we are. So Alonso then 5 seconds behind Ocon about a further 5 seconds, maybe 6 seconds now behind Bottas. I mean, Ocon's almost a full pit stop behind the Mercedes. I honestly don't know how that has happened. And even if the Mercedes do decide to do an extra pit stop now, just based on the fact they've got such a gap, I think that they might beat us anyway. So that is a bit disappointing. It is disappointing. So we'll just see. We'll just have to keep going. We'll just have to keep going. ERS fully charged. Right, okay, good. Now we can go neutral. We can go balanced a bit on the fuel.
Need a recharge off.
And let's just keep pushing. Sue into the pits. Magnussen in pits. Shinoda in the pits. Can we beat Sue? This is the big question. Oh no, I don't know if we're going to do it. We need to, come on Ocon, come on Ocon. No, fuck, we didn't get past. Alright, we need to try and get past here. We need to go for this. Just going to go for this straight away. But Sue's on the medium, so I mean, this could... Oh man, this is going to be difficult. How can... Sue is on the medium compound tyre. You would expect him to be faster at this stage. So, I mean, for us to try and put a move on the hards, I think we're going to have to do it pretty much straight away. I think we need to nail him, or else we will find it really difficult. We're still behind Sue. And there you go, Ocon then makes the move, so good stuff, brilliant.
Alpine just advanced.
So yeah, we've got Ocon in 7th, Sue's in 8th, Alonso in 9th. Verstappen, 13th place. Fuck, Alonso's just spun. Alonso was just spun. That's... Oh no, Fernando. Can he get back on the track, or what's he doing? Alonso is just...
Okay, so there we have the Alpine.
Oh man, Fernando Alonso. What an absolute disaster there for Fernando. He's back on the track. He's back... Oh man, we're going to have to fight our way through here.
Recharge.
Ah, what an absolute disaster. I can't believe Alonso, of all people. You expect Alonso to be reliable, but he wasn't reliable there. Ah, man. Made a big mistake. So all we can do now is just try and save some ERS with Alonso. Try and go easy on the tyres. And try and save some fuel, and then who knows, we can still get past Magnussen, Shinoda and Norris on the track, and that's still going to get us 9th place. 2 points would be pretty decent. So that's what the aim for this from now is going to be. That's all we really can do. That spin is taking out any real, big points opportunities for Alonso. So it's all about getting back in the top 10 and trying to rescue a point or two. So that's what we need to do for Fernando. That's what we need to do for Fernando. As for Norris, so Norris just continuing to try and bring down Bottas. So that's we'll see what that leads to. Let's see here. Alonso go on light and we conserve fuel. We'll go balanced. And the tyres, you can see Ocon 85%. Alonso 84%. I mean, Verstappen on the medium 67%. I think Verstappen's going to struggle. I think he's going to struggle quite a lot actually. So, yeah, we will see. Let's speed this up a bit then. We need to look. What's the kind of last laps like? So Ocon's doing good. Ocon's doing 123.7s, and we've got Alonso now doing 123.8s as well. So the pace from both our guys is actually good. The only problem is Alonso spun. He finds himself down in 12th place now. And Ocon is quite a bit behind Bottas. So we will see. So Ocon now is beginning to catch Bottas. Hamilton's in the pits as well here, so Hamilton is in the pits. And he's leaving, so I think he is going to beat Ocon out. Is he? Ocon, can Ocon stay ahead? Come on, Ocon, come on! No, he can't. For fuck's sake, overtake. Right, we're gonna go overtake here. We're gonna use up all our ERS. laps. We try and get past Lewis Hamilton. Ah, it's a joke, man. It's an absolute joke. Got Norris in the pits now.
Copy it up.
What tyres? Hamilton's put on the mediums. This is going to be Ocon's only chance, really. While we're pretty much on the back of Hamilton, we need to make a move now, but I just don't think we're going to be able to do it. I think Ocon's going to have enough pace. I mean, I think Hamilton's going to have enough pace to keep Ocon behind him. We'll see. We are using up all the ERS that we have available. So, well, there you go. I mean, Ocon's actually maybe done it here. Can he keep the move? He is battling Hamilton. It's side by side, coming down the straight now, but Hamilton holds on. For some reason, Hamilton had the DRS as well, so it all just played into Lewis's hands there. And yeah, unfortunately for Ocon, can't get past Hamilton. And I think we're probably just going to have to back off then. Yeah, no, we tried. We did try there, but not quite happening. So let's go back to neutral. And in terms of the tyres on the pace, we'll put them back down to standard. Don't want them to overheat. I mean, we did try there. We went for it, but it wasn't to be. You know, we want to do a 24.9. Well, let's see what we do this lap. I mean, that last lap must have been pretty good for Ocon. A 23.7, but it's just, yeah, Hamilton's doing a 22.4. Hamilton just, far too quick on those new mediums. So, yeah, we'll keep going with Ocon. Hopefully Russell will pit as well, and we'll see. I mean, maybe Bottas might even pit too. Or maybe, I don't know, but we'll see what happens. We will keep an eye on that battle. At the moment then we have Alonso closing up on Magnussen. So Alonso's just got past Shinoda. So let's see what Alonso can do now as we approach. You know what, I think we're in the, we're going to go overtake here. We're going to go push and we're going to attack on these tyres. We're right behind Magnussen now. We want to try and get him first time. Let's see if Alonso can take K-Mag straight away. That's what we ideally need to do, and that's what we've done. Brilliant stuff, and it's the fastest lap there as well for Fernando Alonso. Really happy with that. A 121.8, so really good stuff there for Fernando. Now we need to push away. We are 13 seconds behind Guang Su. Can Fernando catch him? It's going to be difficult. We are on a slower compound tyre, but our tyres should last longer than Sue's as well, so yeah, I mean, only 13 laps to go. I can't see the medium tyre, degrading that much, but we'll see. We'll see what Alonso can do. Let's maybe turn down, go back to standard here perhaps. I do want to try and stay ahead of Max though, as well, so yeah, we'll turn Alonso down a bit. As for Ocon here, Ocon battling with Russell, so Russell's pitted again, and we didn't even see that, and shit.
No lift and coast required.
Can we pass Russell on the straight here, perhaps? We're going to have DRS. This is going to be a chance. Can Ocon go for it, or is he not going to risk it? He is going to risk it. He's not pulled it off, though, and he's going to maybe have one more shot down the inside. Ocon has done it. So Ocon ahead of Russell. He's got Sue behind him. And, yeah, Russell, just keep going. Keep pushing. I mean, Ocon, keep pushing. See if we can keep Russell behind us at the moment. We don't even have much ERS, so there's not a lot we can do. We just need to... We've got lots of fuel, though, so we're just going to continue to burn fuel. And hopefully that will help us in our battle here. We've still got Russell behind us, so yeah, we're doing alright here. But on the straight, I think this is where Russell might just come back and take the position rather easily. He does. And that could pretty much be the end of our battle then with George Russell. I do expect him to pull away now, as he probably will. And yeah, I think we'll just accept that position is gone. Can Ocon maybe get back here? He can, so Ocon takes it back. Just switching places at the moment then. Ocon and Russell continually switching. Looks like Verstappen's got past Fernando, but like I said, Verstappen is on 40% medium tyres. I do think he will have to pit. So what's the gaps like? Ocon doing a 122.7. It might even be worth Ocon pitting and just moving on to fresh tyres. I don't know, unless we can. Unless we can challenge Bottas. I know we're in front of Russell, but if Russell does get past us, and unless but we can keep Sue behind us, I guess there's a chance we can get an extra position there. And again, Russell then gets past Ocon, so we are trying here. We keep switching places with George Russell. I don't know if that's helping us with lap time or not. I think it's probably... I'd say it is. Like, I think Russell's pulling us with him, which is pretty damn good there. Alonso's just overtaking Verstappen, which I wasn't expecting either there. But yeah, maybe we can push a bit with Fernando. Let's go attacking. Maybe deploy ERS a little bit here. I mean, Verstappen, I just don't really want to. I don't know if we should... Oh, Ocon overtakes Russell now, man. This is crazy. There's lots of stuff happening here. But I don't know even if we should battle Verstappen with Alonso, because I think he does have to pit. We've got 9 laps to go. Let's fast forward this a little bit. Looks like it's going to be an easy win for Leclerc. He's... Verstappen again overtakes Fernando there. So, yeah, no, at this stage we're literally just switching places. But I do think Verstappen's going to pit, so it's not a big deal. Again, Ocon and Russell continuing to swap about every single lap.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
We'll see if we can retake Russell this time around. And looks like he will. No, he doesn't. So finally, that time, Russell holds on to 6th. We'll give Ocon one more chance here to maybe pass him this time. But if he does... Yeah, no, I think it's fair to say that Russell has broken away then. Yeah, I think Russell has gotten away, so we'll go standard on these hard tyres. We'll turn it down a bit. Oh, and we've got another lock-up here for Verstappen in this battle with Fernando. Let's see this. I mean, onto the grass, and it's a horrible mistake there for Max Verstappen. Carlos Sainz then takes the fastest lap. Then Leclerc takes the fastest lap. Alonso now got a 5.5 second advantage over Max Verstappen. Verstappen is going into the pits as well, and Alonso now is chasing down Sue. And we've got Russell and Ocon switching places once more, so... So let's see then. Ocon, I don't think is really doing much. I don't think he can get back with Russell, but I'll tell you what. I don't know, we've got Bottas. Ocon now right behind Bottas as well here. So let's see if Ocon can take this fight to him. We've got Alonso now closing up on Guang Su, and Alonso manages to get past him for 8th place. Brilliant stuff. We've got Charles Leclerc now on his last lap. Can Ocon get past Guang Su? I don't know. I don't think so. I think we're too far behind. We're in the DRS, but we've got an Aston Martin in the way. It's not exactly helped us. I don't think we're going to have an opportunity. I think we need one more lap. I don't think we're going to do it. 8 attempts, 7 attempts. This is probably going to do... Wait, I forgot we will have one more lap. That was Charles Leclerc's last lap, so we do have one more. Can we make a way past? Bottas has got the DRS here of Russell, so it's going to be really hard.
Happy to use DRS.
Got Ocon then, just basically, can we send it down the inside of somebody? No, we can't. We haven't done any of that. We've got a big freeway battle here. Russell trying to hold on to that 5th place. Ocon right behind Bottas. He's behind. We're still stuck behind him here. I don't think there's a way through.
DRS is disabled.
I don't... Leclerc's just came through. Leclerc's won the race.
DRS disabled.
We've still got Esteban Ocon stuck behind Bottas here as we look for a manoeuvre. can we get this done? There's not many overtaking opportunities left here. I mean, it probably has to be at the end of the straight. We do have the DRS, but again, so does Bottas, and that just means that we can't get close enough to him. And it looks like it's going to finish in this order: Russell, Bottas, Ocon. Unless something happens. It doesn't look like it. And that's it. Yeah, Russell's done it. Russell comes home in 5th, Bottas 6th, Ocon 7th. Alonso looks like he's going to get 8th place.
Great job, guys. Absolutely, good job.
And then it's going to be GAMINGJESUS coming home in 9th. So, what a race, guys. What a race. We've managed to come home in 7th and 8th. We've collected 10 points for the team. We'll take that. You know what? We'll take it. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So, yeah, happy enough with that.
A good day at the office for Esteban Ocon. This wasn't bad at all from Alpine. Now the question is, how
And there you
can they
go.
make it better
The
next time?
Alpine team celebrating.
They'll roll up their sleeves now and make sure their next performance goes even better.
And there you go. Yeah, all happy. Points on the board. Could have been more. Could have been more. Definitely, I think going into qualifying after practice, I thought we could have been potentially getting both cars in the top 6. It turns out that we didn't get any of them in the top 6, and we really had an extra position to play for due to Max Verstappen having a shocker of the race. Even though he got the fastest lap, he doesn't get an extra point for that because he was outside the top 10. So, yeah, again, we find ourselves behind Hamilton, Russell and Bottas, and I feel like we could have, maybe even should have beat them. You look at the Drivers' Championship though. Perez, even though he finished 3rd, he maintains top spot. He's got both Ferrari guys though right behind him, just 4 points behind Sainz and Leclerc. And then Max Verstappen, 29 points behind his teammate. It's been a horrible start to the season for Max. I'm sure he can come back, but I mean, it's not been great for him. Both Merckx there in 5th and 6th, then Ocon in 7th, Bottas 8th, Alonso 9th, GAMINGJESUS in 10th, and Kevin Magnussen there picking up another point in this race weekend. And there was no new point scorers. I thought there would be, but it turns out there wasn't. But it was a good race for Magnussen. And in the end, you can see Ferrari leapfrog Red Bull, Mercedes still 3rd. We hold on to 4th place. We gained 10 points. So did Alfa Romeo. So they didn't take anything off us this race weekend, which I'm happy about. The gap in the championship remains 6 points. Fernando then. Total 279 for the weekend, Ocon 650, and Oscar Piastri didn't really gain anything. Who knows, maybe going forward we could potentially look at maybe using Piastri in practice sessions. I don't know, that's something that we could maybe do. Sponsors, incomes, bonus clause. So yeah, we get finished 6th for higher. We didn't do that, unfortunate. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm still happy with that race weekend, guys. Still think it's a good way to finish the race. 7th and 8th, 10 points. It will do for me, it will do for us, it will do for the team, and it will do going forward for Alpine. So, yeah, there you go. Up next, we do have... I thought I was going to say, why does Monza look like that? Because it's Imola, that's why it's Imola, but for some reason they're using the Italian flag and not the San Marino flag, so... I don't know, maybe this game needs to go back to school and do some geography lessons or something like that, because it should definitely be a San Marino flag. The board watched the race at Albert Park Circuit this weekend. They were disappointed. Disappointed. I was a bit disappointed too, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't say it was a horrible race by us at all. We've got a regulations vote that we need to take care of, but we're not going to do that right now, guys. We're going to do that in the next episode. That's going to end it right here. 10 points. Would you consider that a terrible... I wouldn't. I mean, I'm happy with that. I think we've done okay. I'm hoping we can do better in Imola. I think Imola is kind of similar to Australia, so we had decent pace in Australia, and I think we can have decent pace in Imola, and hopefully we will get a car in the top 6 for the first time this season when we head to San Marino. But anyway, guys, that's it. I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you later. But until then, until part 4, peace.